Alright, shalom, shalom. This is Brother Mashaba coming back at you with another lesson video. But first, before I get into it, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakwadash. Same thing I want to do is give double honors to all the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Alright, but diving into this lesson, alright, I really wanted to do this lesson, alright, because, not say like that, but it's been, all over the internet, man. All right, so unless you've been kind of living under a rock, you've at least heard some mention of this streamer university, man. All right, streamer university. Just think about that folly, man. All right, and at the one who came up with this was this famous streamer called Casanat. Basically, he's bringing a bunch of other upcoming streamers, some already famous, some, partially, practically unknown, stuff like that to his stream. I mean, in actually in a real university. All right, and it's nothing but folly in there. They teaching nothing but folly. Okay, it's nothing but folly, and you best believe it's almost dang near worse than an actual university. All right, they is running trains in there and all types of stuff, man. All right, but that's just the folly of Jake, and it's honestly a perfect distraction because from what I've seen from it, a couple clips and videos, it's actually entertaining to watch, but with a spiritual mind, you can see that this stuff is just major folly, man. Groundbreaking folly. All right, and it be Jake at the head of this stuff, and it really just all works out for Esau, man, because Jake just dumbed down and dumbed down some more, man. All right, so let me start it off with this. This is Romans 11 and verse 7. What then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election hath obtained it, and the rest were blinded. So yeah, all right. So the first third, the 1/3 had, I got the truth and understanding, but the 2/3, like most of Jake, well, obviously it's 2/3. They blinded, and they even more blinded by all this stuff going on. All right, Jake is just it's just crazy, man. The amount of folly that goes on in this place, man. Verse 8, according as it is written, Yahweh hath given them the spirit of slumber, that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear unto this day. All right, but what they are seeing and hearing, streaming university, what they are seeing and hearing, Sexy Red. All right, and there's just a couple more female rappers that just came out, if you heard of that Lululemon song, and a couple more, man. And and Salaki. And Young Boy, the rapper, he's a demon, just got out. All right, and he's holding a concert, a tour. All right, so it's just gonna be folly, man. It's just folly at its all-time high. That's why I really truly believe that the Lord is, really about to return in, the next months or year or two, man. All right, but yeah, man, Jake is just I'm high in folly right now. All right, it's Proverbs 10:23. It is as a sport to a fool to do mischief, but a man of understanding have wisdom. All right, short and simple. All right, sport to a fool. All right, it's fun to these 2/3, these niggas and niggesses. All right, to just continue to do folly and mischief, especially to these women, man. They do the weaker vessel, and they just damn near born evil, born wicked. All right, we were technically all born wicked, but these nigga women, shit, slocky. These Israelite women, just on a whole nother level. All right, but yeah, man. Jake just loved to do folly, loved to murder, loved to commit adultery, loved to send other Jake off, loved to rob. Jake is just full of folly and wickedness, evil, man. Okay? Nothing but that. All right? This is 1 Thessalonians 5:1. All right? But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord shall cometh as a thief in the night. All right? Let me keep going. For and they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as is travail upon a woman with child. They shall not escape. So, yeah, man, let me pause right there. All right, so, the Lord's coming like a thief in the night. Not even Yahweh Shai knows when he, the specific time he's supposed to come back. Only the Father, Yahweh. All right, so that day is really going to come as a boom. All right, but we obviously gonna see the damn near the dominoes fall. Because we got that spiritual eye. All right, and we've been reading these prophecies to know how stuff is supposed to go down. All right, but these these 2/3, man, they are in for a surprise, man. They are in for a big, a big terrible, terrible for them, surprise, man. All right, Jacob's trouble and just so yeah, so they laughing now, but you can damn sure bet they gonna be crying later, man. All right, they in streaming university now, but watch they be in Lake of Fire University later on, man. All right, in the wilderness trying to get away from an animal university. All right, so yeah, man. This is verse 4. But ye brethren are not in darkness, that the day should overtake you as a thief. So yeah, why we not in darkness? Because we reading these scriptures. All right, we not in folly. All right, we trusting in the Lord, not trusting in Esau or our own minds. All right, not trusting in the Glock. All right, switches. All right, just whatever. All right, we trusting in Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. But Matthew 19:30. But many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first. So yeah, all these, streamers, whatever, influencers, whatever. Jake, you may see a lot of these Jake, got money or whatever, be holding bands, be doing money spreads, be having this designer clothes, this designer clothes, but really, we gonna inherit a kingdom made out of pure gold, man. And we gonna have spiritual perfect bodies, being able to drink along Yahweh Shai, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. Being able to rule our own places, do things that we never even imagined we could do things that we can't even imagine, because the Lord said it's beyond our thinking. These Jake don't got nothing. All right, but a damn streaming university, man. All right, so just think about that, man. These Jake gonna get humble real quick. All right, and we gonna be proven right real soon, man. All right. Let me finish it off with this Jeremiah. This Jeremiah in 26. All right. For among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that set the snares. They set a trap. They catch men. All right. And, this scripture is going to false prophets, but I also wanted to, relate this back into what, Kas and Nat's doing. All right. Damn near for Esau. Okay. The stream on the university just enticing, Jake into this thing to set a ultimate distraction just to promote more folly. All right, verse 27. As a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit. Therefore they become great and waxing rich. They are waxing fat, they shine, they overpass the deeds of the wicked. They judge not the cause of the fatherless, yet they prosper. And the right of the needy do they not judge. Shall I not visit for these things, said the Lord? Shall not my soul be avenged on such a nation as this? A wonderful and horrible thing is committed in the land. The prophets prophesy falsely, and the priests bear rule by their means, and my people love to have it so. And what will you do in the end thereof? So yeah. Alright. Jake loves to have this kind of folly going on. Jake loves to watch Streaming University, love to imagine what it would be like to be next to DBG or Duke Dennis or just this person or that person. Jake just love to be like that, or be like NBA YoungBoy or King Von. Just out here just murking people, robbing people, being evil. All right, Jake just loved that. All right, and there's nothing but the promotion of wickedness being promoted and folly being promoted. It's all working out for Esau Edom, but watch when Yahushua come back. Watch when, that Revelation 6 kick in, man. All right? It ain't going to be no more laughing and jolly. All our plans are coming to fruition, in Esau, man. Right now, it's going to be judgment and vengeance. All right? And Jake going to get humbled too. Promise that. But yeah, man, so that's really all. So it was edifying, but with that, I'm gonna give all honor and glory to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim, Kakwadash. Second thing I'm gonna do is give double honors to all the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and the salutation to all of you brothers that are pushing this truth with both sincerity and with charity. Shalom, welcome Yasharallah, wa abababal. Shalom, Makim, stay faithful.